What's going on, guys? This is the Gamer Cog. Welcome to the channel. Here today we have my boy Michael Tran with his Red Ashford Academy deck profile. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, bro?
Yeah, so TCG player for a while now. Used to play Cardfight Vanguard, now One Piece, and then now UA as well. Loving the game actually. I've been playing since it came out. Then I'm happy to show this Red Ashford deck. I was playing at Nationals at Bandai Cardfest about a week or two ago. Yeah. But yeah, here's a deck profile. I'll go over matchups later, but right now I'm running 4 Suzaku Zeros, 4 CC Zeros, 4 Kalen Zeros, 3 Shirleys, and then 2 Arthurs. Kind of a good card. I'll talk about it later. And then 4 of the MVP card, Ashford Academy. That's best card. The deck revolves around this card, so you want a mulligan for this card. For Sayoko, during the tournament, I was playing these 3 millies, but after day 1, I switched it over to these 3 millies instead, actually. So day 1, where I got top 16 with, were these 3 millies, but day 2, when I was playing around, I was testing out these. I like these a lot more. And then key card, 4 Suzaku's, 3 costs, 4 Kalens, and then 2 Shirleys. This is a card that not a lot of people play, but I like her a lot. I'll get into her a little bit more. One of the key cards here, House of Horror, our special trigger. 4 Nunnelis, and last but not least, 4 Suzaku's. To go more in depth about the deck here, so I'm running a lot of zeros. This deck is just a rush down, beat down deck kind of thing. So all you're doing is just like trying to get your opponent down to 4 life around turn 3 or 4. And once you do that, your House of Horrors are online, and you can get rid of any kind of scary body, any 5Ks or any double blockers. And there's a lot of 5Ks in this meta currently, such as Lancelot, Karapika. So try to get down to 4, use this, and then go for game. So I'm trying to win turn 4, turn 5. Anything after that, I'm gonna lose steam, and then they'll probably just like kind of just win out from there. But again, here, so a lot of zeros. What you're trying to do is just try to find 2 zeros in your hand. Once you get 2 zeros, you play this Ashford Academy. For you guys don't know, Ashford Academy, you play this active on your turn. Activate main, switch to rest. Choose a character with 3,000 power or less, Ashford Academy affinity, and switch it to active. So what you do is probably play this Suzaku arrested, Suzaku play out someone else such as a Kalen or a Sayoko, then use Ashford Academy and restand him. So anything you play unrested that turn, you're just pretty much playing standing and can attack that turn. So again, that early game can be really oppressive as well, not just turn 4 or 5. So again, a lot of these zeros, Ashford Academy, MVP, Sayoko, really good card, not just because of the step, really because of the active trigger. So switch active, gain +3, really good off the trigger, and it being a 3k power. 3k power is threshold for both Ashford Academy and the Suzaku Raid. Suzaku Raid, go over a little bit, impact, and then when attacking, once per turn, choose a character with 3,000 power or less and restand it. Very powerful. So you're doing 3,000 with Sayoko, let's say, Suzaku attack, restand Sayoko attacks again. So if you have a full board, you can get around like 5 attacks per turn. If you have more Suzakus, even more. So then these millies, like I said, I was running these 3 before. It's just an on-play give 1,000. I didn't see it being that powerful when testing and playing. So then I changed it out for these millies. So on play, pretty much you're looking for the House of Horror. So really good off of Suzaku. You can go Suzaku into Millie, search out your House of Horror, which I did against you.
Oh man. Killed me like turn 3. Swear to God.
Suzaku, really good to form the wide board. So you're just playing for one action point and you're playing something else for free. And then it's not really for free, it's even more free because of the Ashford Academy. Kalen, really good just beat stick. So when attacking, just gain 1,000. Key thing to note is can't use this with the Suzaku. Just because this gains a 1,000, you can't restand the Suzaku. Shirley, kind of a weird tech. Some people like it, some people don't. It's an activate, so the non-raid ability, activate main, switch to resting, draw 1 card, trash 1 card. Really good to filter if you're trying to look for your Ashford, your Suzakus, your House of Horrors in the backline. But then also there's a when played, add up to 1 event from your sideline to your hand. So again, search out your House of Horror. I like it when you need that 3k power. That 3k power is like a really good number in this deck. Again, to the restand, and then the Nunnalies as well. I'll get to her in a sec. Just powerful card. And then Nunnally. Activate main, switch to resting, give a character with 3,000 power or less 1,000 and 1 impact. And as you guys know, impact is overtune ability in this card game. So giving this impact can be game changing to have a double impactor on the front line. And then again, MVP is Suzaku. So that's the list. I can go over matchups really quick. So I played in the 8 rounds. I played 3 Lancelots, 3 blue JJK, 1 purple Code, and 1 Karapika. I think that's 8. Yeah. So kind of a widespread of one of the better decks in the format. Lancelot, Karapika, blue JJK, and purple Code. I think Lancelot's, and personally, an easy matchup, just because they need time to set up, and you don't have time against this deck.
Wholeheartedly. I was actually going to ask, how long do you think that the Ashford Academy inspiration became that Ashford Academy?
I think it's good. I think it's a sleeper deck. Not even 1.5. Like I'll put it up there like tier 1 deck, honestly. Just because like people don't see it coming. That's a good strong surprise factor. Surprise factor is a big thing too. But if they see it and they go fast enough, some decks just can't keep up. Even if you want to push something up to the front to like block early, or to like try to just block in general, you can't, because like my numbers are really good, like 3s, 4s, and 5s. So like you're gonna get rid of that blocker. Now you're down in tempo. So that early aggression is just really key. If I see it, I think you're done. If I don't see it, it's all gas, no breaks. I played like this kind of deck in the past in One Piece, so I kind of like the play style a lot. So yeah, the deck I think is really good in this format, even with like the slower decks such as Lancelot and Karapika. I definitely think the hard matchup is blue JJK. It is hard because they're playing something out and they're just bouncing something, so I'm losing tempo so much. Like those blue Yuji Itadoris bouncing back a Suzaku or my Seikos. It's just really hard to me because yes, I can play it again and restand, but I'd rather use those AP to get rid of something or form a wider board.
Having to make you spend resources to make back in that matchup.
Exactly. And then even the Sukanos, like them resting something, kind of like dampers the deck a lot because you're resting and it stays on board actually. So either I play over, waste an AP to play another character, or I try to restand it using like active triggers or something like that.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to all my testing partners. Shout out to Team Portal, Manchester, Connecticut, and just shout out to you guys. Thanks for having me on this channel, and I hope you guys do more content.
Oh, definitely. Expect this soon.
All right, see you guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.